Sup everyone, XQW YLOW82 80s here, and today racing at Mount Panorama for one of the daily races. And as you can see, I'm starting in pole position, so P1 for this race. Good qualifying, and let's hope we can get a good position out of this race. So rolling start, let's get straight in the way. Or no, not quite, because we go into the gravel and back on track, so we're just driving around in circles here. As we are driving on auto drive, so there's not much we can do other than just watch our car go round and round. And let's hope we can get the shades on the way after all, because I hope we don't have to drive around in circles for too long. And also I want to have a good race as well, so let's hope we don't have to start at a too awkward position. And now we're even going backwards, so it's not getting any better. So yeah, now the race gets finally underway as we try and rejoin the track. But we get hit from another car by the Frenchman, and yeah, down to P4 we go. So yeah, we just had to start at a very annoying position, and yeah, down we went to P4. As the Frenchman goes a little bit wide, and we're right into a slipstream with a huge train behind us. So let's try and go for a move now, as we go into the slipstream of the Frenchman in front. And we're going to try and go around the outside. Can we do it? As we brake very late, a little bit of contact. And yeah, we just go slightly offline, and we slightly touch the wall. And down to P6, so not the best of starts. So a lot of work to do if we still want to try and win this race. But let's watch the replay once again, because the start was very weird, as we drive on board with Obsessive Avenge, who was the Frenchman with us. And we see us rejoin the track, and just, yeah, our car just unghosted in front of the Frenchman. So yeah, I hoped the car would have ghosted a little bit longer, but yeah, not much we could do, and the car just all of a sudden unghosted in front of the Frenchman. So my apologies to him. As you see in front, the Swiss driver into the wall. And up to P5 we go, so yeah, quite an easy overtake. And up to P5, so that's just how I thought the ghosting system would work as well with me in the start. But yeah, it wasn't quite the case, and the Frenchman just hit us there. So up to P5, and let's hope we can gain some more positions in this race. As we see the British driver in front, going to the inside, trying to make a move on the Frenchman, and up the inside he goes. But can we also capitalize on this, as we try and go around the outside? Side by side, and we have the inside for the next corner. As we brake very late, and up to P4. We just managed to get the car stopped, and we made the move stick, so good stuff. Oh no, slightly wide, 2 wheels to the grass. But we stay on track, which is the most important thing. And looking in front, we can also see the leader, so there's a Spaniard. Not too far in front, so we might still have an opportunity to still try and go for the lead here. So let's hope we can still do that. 8 more laps to go, so still a long way in this race. But if we still want to win this race, we'll have to overtake all the cars one by one. And first off the list is the British driver in front. But difficult to do on this narrow section on the track. As you take a look to the inside, but yeah, that's very risky to do. Would be more of a last lap move that if you dive there, so we're not quite going to do it. As we're right behind the British driver now, into the slipstream, and can we go for a move? So right alongside him, side contact, which yeah we couldn't do much about, and we can get the car stopped. So up to P3. Oh no, the back end just steps out, but we just managed to stay on track. That could have been a very big crash. But luckily the gap was big enough to stay in front of the British driver. So P3 it is. Very good progression that we made in this race. And I really feel like we still might have the pace to try and go for the win. That would be very awesome. Because yeah, there's not much that we could have done with the start of the race. It's just an error with the auto drive, so yeah, quite annoying to lose all those positions while you can't do much about it. But at least it makes for an entertaining race, so seems like we can get a little bit closer towards the back of the French driver. As he also seems to close in towards the Spaniard, so seems like we'll have a three-way battle for the lead of the race. Also worth mentioning is that we are on the soft tires right now, so yeah, we don't quite know which tires the other cars are on. So right into the slipstream of the Frenchman, and to the inside we go. Up to P2. Didn't make too much of a fight of it, so yeah, very kind of him to let us through. So we're just going to flash our lights to say thank you. And we're right behind the Spaniard right now. Can we go to the inside? No, that's too risky. As he goes into the grass. And we have a very good run right now. Can we go for a move? To the outside. We know how risky it is from the first lap, so can we make it stick this time around? So I'll have to try and brake as late as we can. Can we do it? Yeah, seems like we just managed to clear the car behind it, so up to the lead. And now we have to try and run away because we don't want them to be in our slipstream once we are on the straight. As we make a mistake into the wall. But we just managed to save our car. And now the Spaniard is right behind us once again. So will he be able to make a move on the long straight? Because if he's in our slipstream, it's very easy for him to make a move once more. So just going to push as hard as we can. We want the gap to be as big as possible. And looking behind, we have a nice gap, but will it be big enough? Let's see. I think it will be enough for this corner at least. Also crucial to not make any mistakes. So we can still keep our lead position for now. As the car behind goes a little bit wide. As you see, P3 was on the medium tires, so That's also something to keep an eye out for because we're on the soft tires right now, and he will be on the soft tires later on in this race, so we will be on the mediums. So how will that play out in the end of the race? But let's skip ahead up to the end of lap 5. And we're still going to continue one lap more because the tires are still quite fresh. And P2 went into the pits, so spared on the soft tires. So he will be on the medium tires as well as me after the pit stop. So always exciting to see how the race will pan out after the pit stops. And here we are, the end of lap 6, so it's time for our pit stop right now. So where will we come out? As we go into pits, very risky entry to the pit lane, so we'll have to be cautious. As we just take it quite well. Just the way you want to do it. 2 wheels onto the grass there, so you're just a little bit faster. But can we hang on to the lead? That's the big question right now. As the pit guys do their work, and out we go. On the medium tires. And where will that put us? Into lead with the spare behind us, but as we know it's also on the medium tires, or normal tires I should actually say. So crucial lap this one, just to see how much the spare can close in, or if we actually manage to run away, that's also a possibility. But our tires should be one lap fresher. So let's try and get this gap as big as possible. So no mistakes this time around, and that's just what you need when you try to pull away. As we take a look behind, the gap has really grown. So it seems like we managed to run away. And also no cars behind the spared, so we should be, we're in a very good position right now to try and win this race. Only 2 more laps to go. So as long as we don't make any mistakes, we should be fine. As we travel to the black hole of time and space. And on to the final lap. So yeah, that's good news. Once you teleport to the last lap, that means not much happened. Which you really like to see at the end of the race once you're leading. So with a very big gap behind us as well. So just a couple more cars to do, and then we can say that we won this race. So really happy that we managed to finish this off, because I was really doubting that we could still win this race once we're in 6th position, because I thought we were just too far down. But luckily we managed to make things up, and we went back to the lead and managed to win this race. So yeah, very happy with the result. Thank you guys for watching. Hope we see you next time. Bye.